Hey there, veteran guardians and new light players. This is Delta 115 bringing you guys a new Destiny 2 The Witch Queen. In today's video, I'm going to be obtaining the brand new exotic glaives. Since I'm on my warlock, I'm going to be obtaining the Edge of Intent exotic glaive. As for the other two exotic glaives, the Edge of Action and the Edge of Concurrence, I won't be getting those glaives as I'll explain my reason later on in the video. Now, to get these exotic glaives, we're here at the evidence board for the very last time. And because of that, there's a quest waiting for us. If I go there, this is the quest that you can get the exotic glaives, called Report Reverse Lore. Now, to get this, there's a prerequisite first. The prerequisite is that there are legendary reports. If you guys have been watching my videos recently, there was like reports such as Score and Order, Alter Reflect, those type of reports. So if you've done all 7 reports, this will give you this quest.
My hidden, we've put together enough pieces of the puzzle. A picture is finally beginning to form. Savathun stole the idea of the glaive from the witness's disciple in order to lure us into unlocking her memories. But beyond that, she had no plans for upgrading the hive's weaponry. Imaru, however, aims to impress. He's been on the hunt for the remaining fragments, so he can arm the lucid brood with enhanced glaives. So, I propose a gamble. Our intel places Imaru in a dark area of the throne world. Take the fragment there as a lure. If we play this right, we may be able to get a new glaive and a ghost in one fell swoop.
Okay, so once you pick up that quest, you heard Ikora's recording to us and the hidden. So feel free to pause this video if you want to read this entire dialogue here, left by Ikora, of course. But for now, I'm going to accept this. Okay, our next step is to take the fragments to the evidence board. Oh no, take the sorry, let me say that. We gotta take this fragment from the evidence board. And what we're gonna do, if I can go pull it out. Thank you. And we have to take it to the Queen's Barley. We're gonna use it as bait. So let's pick it up. And as you can see, the fragment's gone. So now let's head to Queen's Bailey. Alright guys, we're at the Queen's Bailey. And there's our objective marker over there. I believe that's where we put our fragment. Or, as you know, our bait. To lure the hive. Yep. Let's go place it here. Bait set. Now what do we need to do? Use deep sight to reach a vantage point. Alright. There's one. Ooh. That was weird. There we go. Where do I need to go? Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. There we go. Oh, look! The wizard took it. See? It's gone. Verify that the brute took it. Alright. Transfer that. And I'm here. Follow the loosened brood to Imaru's location in Queen's Bailey. Ooh. Alright. Let's head there now, as soon as I can get rid of some of these hive that this wizard had left out. Okay, I reached my destination. Where is that wizard? Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting this. There's the wizard. Oh, there it is. Okay. Wizard's dead. Ghost crushed. I gotta clear out this area in order for the step to click. Or should I say for the step to be cleared. Alright. Those are eliminated. Let's get rid of these mobs first. There we go. Now, where is the fragment? And ooh, did they drop runes? Yes, they did. That was like 6 in total. And our fragment. There we go. Now we can log in our final report at the evidence board. Back at the Enclave. Alright guys, we're back at the Enclave. Let's head to the evidence board and log in our report.
Well, Amaro is still on the loose, but at least we cut off any chances of him upgrading the Lucent Brood's weaponry. You can reap your reward from the relic.
Okay. But I'm gonna read this just in case. While some questions still linger, Ikora and her Hidden are now armed with far more answers than when they first stepped foot on the return to Mars. Thanks to you, the purpose of the relic has been revealed and put to good use. Savathun's throne world has been thoroughly investigated, and the schemes of the Lucent Brood have been officially foiled. And though Amaru may have escaped justice once again, the Lucent Brood won't be getting their claws on advanced weaponry anytime soon. Speaking of, there is one more mystery you can solve. You still don't know what weapon Amaru was so desperate for. What pattern lurks within the Osmic Fragments? Go to the relic to shape your reward. Okay. Let me go to my triumphs real quick. Just to be sure. And interact with the relic. Shape. Special. Glaives. Here it is. Put that on. I will take... This is very utmost importance. I think... Range, I'm concerned. Alloy magazine. Exclusive perk. And... stock. I think I'll find a better stock later. And... finalize it. Voila! And the quest is officially complete. Alright, now that the quest is fully completed, let me explain to you guys why I'm not going after the other two exotic glaives. That is the Edge of Action and the Edge of Concurrence. So let me go to Triumphs, Patterns and Catalysts, Special Weapon Patterns, Glaives, and here they are. Now because I completed the quest and got the Edge of Intent as my first exotic glaive, Edge of Action and Edge of Concurrence are now subsequent exotic glaives. And the only way to get their patterns is to complete the Wellspring activity. Now you guys are wondering, oh, it's the Wellspring activity. It's pretty straightforward, right? Well, yes and no, and here's why. So if we go to the activity node, and keep in mind, it doesn't matter if it's attack or defend, either way it's the same. So here's the weapon pattern. Now it won't tell you the drop rate, and why I don't know, because that's how it is, and I don't know how Bungie did it. But the drop rate is actually the same thing as the drop rate from the exotic sniper rifle back in Beyond Light, Cloud Strike. You guys remember the drop rate, how it was difficult to get it. Some people managed to get it pretty lucky, Others manage to get it miserably for doing more than I don't know how many times they have done it. So the drop rate from Cloud Strike is the same thing as the drop rate for this weapon pattern. So for you guys who are trying to work hard, trying to get this weapon pattern, I wish you good luck, because this is probably either going to take you forever, or you'll probably get lucky getting this weapon pattern from RNG. But all I'm saying is, my RNG is terrible, and I doubt I'll get those weapon patterns, because it was miserable for me. Alright guys, I'm at Reese Reborn Approach, and here is the new exotic glaive, Edge of Intent, as you can see right here. So let me go to the menu. Instead of going here, let's go to collection so I can explain the weapon better. Although I don't have Edge of Action and Edge of Concurrence, all three exotic glaives have the same or similar functionality. So if I go to the Edge of Intent, wait for the weapon perks to load up. Keep in mind that because all three of the exotic glaives are from the relic, which you can shape the weapon and reshape it, that means we get a different haft, a different magazine, and a different stock. But the only perks that don't change is the trait as well as the intrinsic. So going back, each of these exotic glaives have their own unique perks. So for Edge of Intent, it's the Restorative Turret, Edge of Action, Remote Shield, and Edge of Concurrence, Lightning Seeker. Those are the three unique perks they have. But all three of them, because of their intrinsic trait, as you can see, says the name of the exotic glaive, they're all the same. So if I go to the details here, there we go. See, it's the same details. They just changed the name a bit for the intrinsic. And let me get into the detail of it quickly. So let's go to here. So all three of them will have the same description saying hybrid, melee, ranged polearm with a frontal shield, generates energy on dealing ranged damage. So now that I got the Edge of Intent, let's try out its Restorative Turret perk and see how it works. So the reason I'm here is because I won't have any other players interfering with this testing. So I see you, I'm gonna shoot you, and as you can see, it's building up the energy. I'm going after the small ones first. It's almost done. There we go. And thanks to the update that Bungie had put out, instead of 6 successful hits to get your energy full, it's 4. So that makes it a lot easier. Now that I got my energy full, long pressed, you see that? Does a cool animation, and let's shoot here. So I got a turret that's giving me energy while I fight my enemies, which is pretty cool, not gonna lie. This might be very useful for my build, I guess. When I'm gonna use Boots of Assembler, I can send some Seekers to my allies, and I can send this turret somewhere safe so I can heal my allies. I might keep this, even though it sucks. It might come in handy probably in other raids besides the Vow of the Disciple raid. Alright, before I end this video, there's something glowing at the evidence board. I thought I completed all the reports, and I'm curious why the evidence board is mysteriously glowing. So let's go and interact. Oh, there's an unexpected report. Transcript wound. What is this? New intel awaits you on the evidence board. The report includes a note to Ikora. To Ikora, okay. IKO means Ikora 6. 006, okay. Here's the AI comm RASPN. I believe that's Rasputin. I could be wrong. Protocol transcript we picked up from the wounds. According to this, before initiating Yuga Sundown, I have no idea what it is, but it's a protocol. Rasputin killed all protective measures in place for human colonies and settlements. There's a big list of code names for the Moon, Mars, Earth, the Exodus ships, etc. But Rasputin also refers to a place called Nephel's Stronghold. No record of that in any of our databases. Forwarding to AB AB means Anna Bray for a cross ref. A follow-up message from Anna Bray brings up more questions than it answers. To CHA 319, I have no idea who CHA is. No hit on Nephel's Stronghold in any of Rasputin's records. Can't even find the original transcript you're quoting. If it's real, someone removed all traces of it. And if they did it so cleanly that I'd suspect Rasputin himself. No action items on this case. Just an unsatisfying label of unsolved. Okay. So I guess we don't do this report then. But it was an interesting read though. And that's the end of the video, ladies and gentlemen. This concludes Ikora's investigation to be completed. Everything in the evidence board has been done. Nothing left on the board. So that's a relief, and I don't know if we're gonna get any unsuspected questions or answers from Ikora, but if we do, I'm looking forward to it. So, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, and check out my YouTube channel for the latest Destiny 2 and other gaming content. And also, if you want to get notified and for extra content, check out my Twitter, which the link will be down in the description box below. That is all, my fellow Guardians. This is Delta 115, signing out.